Namaskar everyone, and Manish, a very belated happy birthday to you,
Thank you very
and
much.
wish you a good health and a good life.
Thank you so much.
Friends, a very warm welcome to everyone from the city of Bangalore. 24 degrees, clear sky, clean air, sun peeking through the clouds, and nature is looking at its best. And weekend after weekend, I've been stating that as we move to restart our economies, let's use this moment to think what we value, including reduction in emission and pollution. And what better session today to reinstate that fact, as we rebound, how to make our economic strategies and opportunities that can be more resilient, low carbon, and prosperous recovery. A very special conversation today on combating COVID-19 response, recovery, and beyond that we bring in partnership with Oryx. Not only has COVID-19 pandemic had a serious effect on the lives and livelihoods of people in India, sickening thousands and increasing the nationwide unemployment rate. It has also caught businesses in India uninformed in a very unfamiliar situation and surfaced many challenges. And for many executives, COVID-19 crisis has been a wake-up call to address these challenges to growth and probably new business streams as well. And I have been speaking with CEOs of some largest, biggest companies, philanthropists, academics, and few influential individuals. And they all feel that overcoming these challenges won't be easy. But what is positive is that they're all reassuring that we're going to restart, and that is very, very positive around here. Shape of, and I was chatting with Sandeep yesterday, and I'm sure he'll bring this up during the conversation, but very briefly, the shape of India's economic recovery has actually gone from V to U to W-ish, and it's still not quite W-ish, to be honest, and but it's not even V anymore. Perhaps the W if a new outbreaks of COVID-19 starts appearing and the new rounds of mobility restrictions are established. Bangalore ended the one earlier this week. So folks, it's time to step up and not step back. And I like Delhi government's new motto: survive, revive, thrive. And if it is approached in the fashion it is projected, I think it is quite positive. And so COVID-19 pandemic has also revealed that our system's exposure to risks and challenges to rethink and redesign our economic model that is distributed and probably more diverse in the front. While the GDP is down, unemployment is high, there's an uncertainty of what the coronavirus will do next. A long recovery is the reality. In fact, I was listening to Prime Minister Modi the other day in one of the conversation with industry leaders. He pointed out that we should now focus on people and skills, and just not the technology. And the coming months and years are going to be more challenging in our lifetime for our economy, our society, and many of us as individuals. But what the crisis has also shown very clearly is that how much we rely on human skills. And I keep bringing this up because previously so-called unskilled and undervalued workers have been elevated to a key worker status. And I have few lessons that I've actually learned, and I thought I'll take this opportunity to share those lessons today. And my biggest life lesson that I've learned is that we have become more dependent on the skills of others. Whether it is our colleagues who keeps us focused and motivated and more productive, or our communities where people are working to stop the spread of the virus and to look out for vulnerable, and to our family and friends, so much so that we would have expected. And we have learned how much we depend on, we learn from them, and to get our things done. So, and I think that it's the others who bring the best out of from us. And as we come out of this crisis, we need to really recover a new strategy. We need to find ways of making people more skilled and sustainable in the sectors which we want to really grow. There needs to be probably a change in the overall benefits system as well, which the government does. There needs to be economic planning at the local level, at the national level. Uh, and there needs to be focus on people and skills, of course. And the question now that is being explored is that where to start? The question that has been explored is that how do we assess when the rebound stage has arrived? How do we recover from coronavirus and its mental health? Does our beneficial system needs to get overhauled? The action that companies probably take today are going to set a kind of a benchmark for the years to come. And to touch upon all this and more, we have an outstanding panel of leaders today, and they don't need any introduction. But as Hari, my editor, keeps saying that no, there is a certain strict guidelines I need to follow. So allow me to do that very, very briefly. So we have Manik Dutt. He's the FMCG CEO and a very accomplished author. Manik wears many hats, and as he very says that in a daytime he has got a job which leads team and businesses in the corporate world, and in the nights he dons a hat of an accomplished writer. His books are the best sellers in India and abroad, including Alice in Wonderland, in Deadland City, Manik, and Snipper's Eye. He also very famously holds a black belt in karate. So Manik, welcome. We got Manish Jaiswal, Managing Director and CEO, Magma Housing Finance and SME Business. Manish, with close to 3 decades of experience in banking and financial industry and heavy engineering industry, has specialized in building businesses grounds up and turning them around. He has got a deep skill and proficiency, largely in the SME banking space. Manish, welcome.
Very much.
We got Naveen Chandani, Managing Director and CEO, PRIF Highmark. Naveen is a financial services veteran with experience in financial services and fintech industry, from credit information to payments to partnering various banks, NBFCs, and insurers. We have Pankaj Gupta, Senior Executive Vice President Sales and CMO, HDFC Life. Pankaj's role is not only limited to marketing and sales, but he also leads the credit life business, strategic alliances, digital alliances, CRM, corporate communication, and CSR for HDFC Life, and wide experience in the financial services space. And then we have Shashank Srivastava, Executive Director, Maruti Suzuki Limited. Shashank only breathes Maruti, and so that's
Did we lose Deepak there?
I thought
Yeah.
For a moment, yeah.
Yeah. No, you lost him.
and at Dynamic, Sandeep Gambhir, Managing Director and CEO, Oryx India. Sandeep has led Oryx to become the largest B2B car rental and a car leasing company and one of the largest employee transportation player as well. And because of his past experience, he has also expanded the footprints on the financial services space, as well through SME targeted secured lending. A very elusive and a passionate panel what we have today, and I'm in no doubt it's going to be extremely engaging and an insightful conversation. And let me hand over the screen to Sandeep, and I'll return back towards the end of conversation to have a little bit chat with all of you to know what's happening in your life otherwise. Sandeep, a very warm welcome to you, and I won't say the stage is yours, but screen is all yours.